opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Houston Texans. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, 2. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic.
I know he ain't got it.
Now the first carry here for Philip Lindsay. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now this defense for the Eagles, they have certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Get that ball.
That's a shovel pass, and it's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll bring this one back to the That's a big lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
51's the mic. Ricky. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Hey, Buffalo 18. Here we go.
Fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Smith catches left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, I'm coming.
Man left. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
24 is the mic.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Rig alert. Trap 60.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts goes right back to Smith again. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Strip the ball. 7 Pirates. Mike 51. Danny. Let's go. Mike 51.
Throwing his Hurts toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Back to you. Shift! Watch the shift!
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Going for it with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check 52. Check 52.
They'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. 35-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
We got 4. We got 4.
On 1st down, Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. 7 yards, the pickup there.
All day, baby.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Right there, Hurt. Check your hot read.
Rush in.
Check. Panther 11.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Check smash.
Man out. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Hey, let's go.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Where's 52? Watch it.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose. And the Eagles Eagles have recovered. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Watch right, watch right.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
24 is the mic. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
There it is, kid. There it is. Hey, baby.
Okay, break. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Slam, slam, slam.
Liking 18.
Burt sets up to throw it. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now an option play on second down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Ready. Rocco 80.
Wild Bill. 51's the mic, boys. 51.
18, Pioneer. We ain't begin.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Can you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to try back out and be able to start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win when the defense is caught.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back. Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up, They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. That's a strong running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Check 52.
They'll look to throw now on first down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston.
Do that again, baby.
Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans cut into that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get through here, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, check that. Street.
Check. Shift.
Check, Bobcat. Go street.
Here's Sanders.
Run, go!
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hurt.
Mike 51. 51. Mike 51.
Hey, check
Man
that.
open, it's Goodwin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line.
Mike 51.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Dragon 60.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
They come out with one back and three tight ends.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's just me and you. He's checking.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run.
Pressure comes and down it goes. The Eagles get the inside. Eric Wilson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker.
Good job.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Fletcher Cox for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tighten up.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
They go play action with Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Set, ready. 45. White.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go 58.
They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Working with his 2nd and 4.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Slice boot.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Hey, man.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Curls, check curls. 24 is the mic.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught. Smith got some room at the 30, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
24 is the mic.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You know, following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead to more issues.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
51's the mic, boys. 51. Let's go.
Warrior 70. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
I got you. I got you.
Mike 51.
19 Lion.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Check.
58.
They'll throw now on the final play.
I'm coming.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman running our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. works. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Switch out. Cowboy 80. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
They'll run with Sanders. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Ready up. The mic. 51's the mic. Lion. Jam him. Jam him. Jam, jam.
Kill, kill, kill.
Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it.
Another run with Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check. 4 down, 4 down. Let's go. Mike.
They'll drop the throw. Out to the left, they're incomplete to the tight end, Goddard. A gain of 6 there on first.
You got it.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 51's Mike. Mike 51. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 51's a Mike. 51.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
24 is the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Mike Pennell with the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Move. 4 down, 4 down. 24 is the mic. Good, good, good. Watch the twist, watch the twist. 18, Pioneer. 24 is the mic.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Caught on the slant. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Here we go, sack. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Go on, Mike 51.
Street.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Weight room. Get in the weight room. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Right here, right here.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Hey, Mike 50.
Riggs. 79 Broncos.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Second down and goal. Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Cowboy 80. 51. Watch the pack in 60.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
51's a Mike. 51's a Mike. Come on. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
I can't believe they even let you go.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. I got him.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. You must be
On second and goal. Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you're talking about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Choose the Mike.
Hey, watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant.
Here's Johnson again on second down. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
All right, I've got to be careful here, all right? He's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his feet as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Sliding out of the pocket. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Steven Nelson. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable third-quarter lead. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I'm coming after you.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Come on, oh.
Shotgun snap and then to give to Sanders. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. Great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
That's complete, Okuebunam. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
All you get is a headache.
A handoff, Lindsey running left. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Yeah, baby.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, right back to Lindsey. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is down to 24.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe one block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen. That could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Desmond King picks it.
And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
You got nothing.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
52's the line. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Jack.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They've got his man complete.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Cortland Sutton, 77 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that they're...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Rasul Douglas picks it. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Double tight. Alert.
2nd and 6. And he's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now a play fake here on first down. eluding the pressure. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Bunch formation. Come on, boys, come on. I got 87.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked out and incomplete. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get two, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it. Still down 10.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Texans, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.